Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Trekker. We're picking up right where we left off the last time. We're kind of in the final stretch, I think, of having to pay our debt back. This might be the make or break episode, and I think it very much will be. We either kind of get it done here, or our Star Trekking career comes to an end. So we've got a couple of specialized cargo on board. Sorry, not specialized, contraband cargo. So we've got 2 mining charges and some alcohol and stuff, and this area specifically actually has those as restricted, so we can't sell them in Tank Town. Red Sock, which we'll go through, is a new solar province that we've unlocked. They seem to have a pretty good little pricing for things that we can sell. So that'll be great. We'll stop in at Red Sock, and I think we'll sell what we can, what we have. We don't really have the availability, the time, should I say, to search for more things. But I did do a bit of research on things like the mining charges, especially where is the best place to sell them. And funny enough, we actually just need to wait for this specific CB call to come in from Moon Baby, so that we can gain access to the mining colonies. Now, whether or not that means we need to go to the junk fields, you know, to prompt that CB call, or if she's gonna just call us randomly at some point, obviously we're not sure. So that's great. So the plan is basically we're gonna head on over to Red Sock, and we're gonna sell, because Red Sock is our stop, or is a stop on the way to Three Kings, which is where we're going to meet Dusty Bear to carry on with that cargo investigation that we started for him, I think, an episode or 2 ago. So that's kind of the plan for now, and that's all we really can do. I wanted to optimize those mining charges to try and get the most money from them, because I think they're quite valuable, but obviously we don't have access to those mining colonies yet. And then something that also made me realize, something that I realized pretty much, you know, just before recording this, is you'll see that we now can go through Red Sock to Three Kings actually, whereas I think before we probably would have had to go Junkfield, Spark City, then Three Kings. So opening up these sectors is also helpful for navigation stuff, and I guess we should have figured that out with all the corresponding sort of travel lines, shall we say, to each of those points. But something that kind of I wish that the developers would have done, or that this game would have done maybe a better job at, and again, it's highly likely that we probably just missed this in all the chaos and extravagance of playing this, but they don't really convey the importance of getting through all of these little side jobs and actually just taking them out and doing them, because this is what unlocks the whole map. This is what gives you access to all of the routes, to all of the not just the different cargo types, but just the routes, the upgrades, the all of these things, right? And I just wish there was a bit more emphasis on getting these side jobs done versus just picking up a job at a job counter and, you know, away you go. Because theoretically speaking, if you just did that, you would be confined to this first little opening area, which is kind of convoluted in my opinion. You know, like, I mean, we're talking like the Medusa 6, Atlas Prime, Emerald Junction. I mean, when last did we even go there? So yeah, I just think that it would have been nice if we as a player were told a bit more explicitly, like, hey, listen, we encourage you to seriously do these jobs because they open up the entire map for you and kind of give you access to a whole bunch of different experiences. More than anything, the upgrades. You know, I mean, this is how you upgrade your rig and unlock all the systems. The shock shielding, the shutter jams, the hidden compartment, all of that stuff. And the hidden compartment is a big one in my opinion, because even though we've never been fined, thankfully, and I think that has just been down to sheer dumb luck. But you know, on the internets, on the onlines, there's been a few folks who have said like they've been caught not knowing that it's like strictly illegal, quote unquote, in certain sections. Oh shit! Oh jeez, man. Whew. Okay, I feel like okay, alright, we're good. Now that my heart is pounding through my face. Fucking dickhead. Yeah. Like, some folks have been fined pretty hefty amounts. Just for simply having picked up those illegal contraband items in, like, salvage drops and stuff. Which I think is something that we kind of got told a little bit, but not really. And look, don't get me wrong, I know this sounds... Oh, hello, it's Moon Baby.
But if you get tired of all that hauling, why don't you swing by Darkside? I could do with some help on a different kind of job, and I think you'd be perfect for it.
Uh-huh, okay, cool. Yeah, so Darkside is actually up one from us. What does their pricing stuff look like? Chemicals? Narcotics is restricted. But we don't have to, I mean, we don't have narcotics to sell, so I'm just thinking if we take the risk and go to Darkside to meet Moon Baby to access. Do you know what? I'm gonna do? Let's stop at a shop here in Red Sock. I think we go do the Moon Baby stuff, don't get me wrong. Let's do it. Even if it is just to unlock a different section of the map. But let's go do the stuff for Moon Baby. First we'll stop at Sunburst. That looks about right, yeah. So just want to double check as well. Fueled stuff. We need to get a new air filter as well, because as you can see, the one we have is just not doing the job. But why that shouldn't be the case either. There shouldn't be an empty one in there. It should have been taken out. Why was it not? That's probably why it's depleting. Just drop it there. Because I know we've been able to manage on one. Yeah, there we go. See. Cool. Stabilizing. Well, let's see if Sunburst even has a shop, right? We don't even know. Because also, we do only have 20 hours, and I don't want to risk doing the jobs for Moon Baby, and then, you know, it's actually kind of all for naught. Like I said, this is kind of the I'll make or break. Oh, jeez. Okay, would have liked to have seen that before. Yeah, this is definitely a make or break for us. Pretty much everything that happens in this episode will determine our fate as a star trucker. Yeah, debris warning, I get you. I know, it's terrible, right? All that debris. It's fine, I'll just somehow work around you, debris warning. Thanks. Damn it, I knew that wasn't going to be aligned. Sorry, not I knew. I had a feeling. Okay. We're gonna go in over here a little bit and then swing in at the last section. There we go. Wow, it's almost like we're now not aligned on the other side. Alright. Okay. Cool. So, okay, creative wine, food and drinks up 31. So obviously, okay, it's because it's got damaged, right? Perfect. Mining charges 2550 each. Fantastic. Are we actually gonna get out of this? I think we are. We're gonna sell that. Those three need to stay because we need to service them. That can go. What is this? Chemicals, right? I mean, I can't believe we're actually gonna clear this. It's almost surreal. 6473. I just don't know about the propane tank. You know what? Let's not... I know it's 60 bucks, but if we account for that on the other side, we could possibly get an extra 60 bucks for it. And then we're kind of losing out on like $120, which I suppose I was just making a thing about $100 with that other salvage, but it's fine. I'm happy not to sell. I cannot actually believe we're in cash positive. Guys, we did it. We actually freaking did it. Okay, I mean, look, we're broke as shit, but we did it. We're not in debt. We're not getting repossessed. Do you know what? I reckon the first thing we need to do... Is there a body shop around here? Or like an auto shop? I don't think so. So there's a... Hang on. There's a body shop. Not an auto shop though. Maybe in Darkside? I wonder if Darkside will have... Doesn't actually say whether or not there's a... Meet Moon Baby in Darkside. We could head back to Tanktown, to Candy Shop. Yeah. Let's, okay, you know what, let's head on over to... Okay, yeah, sorry. Let's go to Darkside. Let's go see what Moon Baby wants. Because maybe we'll need to pick something up and take it to either a place that has a body shop, or we'll figure it out, right? It's not a body shop, sorry. We need an auto essential shop, not a body shop. Because I think a body shop is just for upgrades. Or no. I could be wrong. Hang on. I think I'm wrong. I think I am wrong. I think a body shop will be fine for us to service our rig in general, you know? But even that's another thing. I know I've said it before, but I still don't understand how services can not be an essential thing. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can get my rig, like my hull repaired and the rig repaired in general, but I can't, you know, service the truck. That just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. But anyway. Okay. You see. Yeah. I think for the most part this is... Yeah, it's cosmetic stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. These are all just cosmetics. Okay. I'm not going to repair the hull. Purely just because I really want to get these... You see now, the oxygen is depleting. Shit. I would love a fast travel system, that would be great. Just have a look. What is it going to take for us to get... So... Do you know what? I think I'm going to go... Actually, I think I'm going to head back to Atlas Prime quick. Just because I know for a fact there is a body shop there. Or there is a shop that we need. Yeah, so I'm going to head back to Atlas Prime and then... Because there looks like there's an expressway from Three Kings to Atlas Prime. And Three Kings is one stop away from us. So we're going to do that. We're going to quickly head back to Atlas Prime and then we'll go meet Moon Baby in Darkside as well.
One eternity later.
Okay, so we tracked all the way back to Atlas Prime. I had a look at the upgrade at the quick service, and as you can see, it says no service needed, right? And you might be thinking, but Rob, it says 8,400 in debt again. Yes, it does say that, because I found out that quick service and servicing these things, and when our little monitor tells us to service the air filters, that does not mean just come here and pay your $180 and then all of your air filters are fine again, right? It obviously, I mean, because apparently I'm also just wishful and maybe hopeful. It does not mean that. So I had to buy 4 new air filters, which cost me $9,000, which was great. It's fantastic. So that whole plan gets shot in the dark, and yeah, it basically means we need to purchase new air filters every time the little monitor comes up and says service your air filters. So that's great. That was fantastic. So yes, once again we're in debt, and you know, obviously we'll need to do things to clear it up, hopefully come across salvage, stuff like that, and that's without even repairing the hull. Again, we can't do any more upgrades again because we're in debt. I thought that maybe I could have a look here. You know, suit station is one thing. The sensor tuning, I don't even know why we can't unlock that. I really don't. I don't know what the issue is there. For increased power and oxygen rates, I mean, I would have loved to do that. The maglock dampener is even that's, you know, that's something that would have helped as well. Structure is just, I mean, it is what it is. We know what that is, right? And then propulsion, we haven't really even touched, barely, you know. Yeah, so, you know, we'll chat to Moon Baby, see what she does. Maybe we can just unlock the sector, see what that sector sort of looks like. But I think this will probably still be the final episode for Star Trek, just because, I mean, it took us the better part of, what, 3-4, maybe 3 hours, let's say optimistically. Let's 2-3 hours to clear everything. And we're kind of just right back where we started because of these fucking air filters. It's just a bit ridiculous in my opinion. I feel like a component like that, and I mean, we've now got 4 fully functioning air filters in the truck, right? These are brand new, you can see there. How long they're gonna last, I'm not sure. We'll have to check. But I mean, if you look at the usage, we're using 23 liters per hour and the output is only 33. For 4. It doesn't add up in my opinion. Obviously, I think they're going to get used a bit more now at the moment because the cab oxygen level is at 72 and it's, you know, trying to fill up and make up for that deficit. But yeah, I feel like for such a critical component, 3000 that economy is just not. There is no way you can play this mode and not just constantly be on the verge of repossession. Whether that was intentional or not, I'm not sure, but I think as a player experience, it does kind of, you know, just dampens the mood, man. Yeah. Again, I know we can, and I wish we had explored that custom setting before we actually started this out. I really do. Because we probably would have had a much more I mean, or rather, let me say, we would have had a much greater time, I guess, being able to explore, being able to kind of just mess around a bit more, versus just stressing over paying back some stupid bill. Okay. Supposedly this is going to be faster, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 jumps. No, I'm gonna, oh, I suppose, mind you. No, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that way. Because I know better than this game. I don't need directions. I mean, I'm even okay with the fuel rate. Like the fuel rate being what it is, that's fine. That's okay. But just this oxygen depletion, and it becomes a vicious cycle, right? Because it's like you can't. Yeah, you cannot upgrade your systems, which I don't even know if there is a system to help us with this oxygen. But then again, I mean, even that, like, how do we upgrade the system so that we don't use that much oxygen? Fair enough, that's a fair enough question. But what kind of system does that? You know what I mean? I don't know, it just seems a little bit, yeah, I get the simulation part, but also, if we really are trying to stick to a simulation sort of viewpoint, right? Why the hell are air filters costing 3,000? They're some of the most expensive things in this game. Do you know what I mean? They're like the ultimate, what's it? The ultimate fighting championship electronic boxes that we keep having to buy as well. I mean, those are dirt cheap. Those are like 150 odd or whatever, right? Cool, awesome. Those little shock absorber things, they were quite expensive, but I mean, we haven't had to replace any since those 3 that we popped because we didn't have the insulation and we were kind of stupid. We just floated around a little bit thinking we were going to be fine. Didn't really understand how the system worked, you know? So that's what I'm saying. So now I'm going to try and see how long we're going to see what these air filters look like at the end of this episode, because maybe that's how you're supposed to regulate them. It's kind of have 4 at the same time, which, sure, it does make sense. But you know, if you're gonna have to basically be replacing these every, you know, 2 or 3 hours, real life, even that's ridiculous. That's intense. That needs to be balanced out just a little bit more. I don't know what some of you are thinking. Bad gamer rages at playing bad, but you know what I mean? Account for the bad gamer, man. Account for the bad game. Although I suppose custom mode is kind of what that's for. So yeah, I hear that. Like, obviously, you know, also I wanted to know that, like, hand holding is not fun. I get that. You know what I mean? Tutorializing is not always the most fun thing to do, and I understand that completely.
Hey, Lucky J. What you up to?
You know,
I need a trucker with a delicate touch to help me with something. Swing by Darkside if you're interested.
Cool. Just so happens that I'm in Darkside for a few things. So, oh, we still need to get there. Lol. Cool. So I got red tape and rockets for sour candy. Time for someone you can trust, delicate touch. I think I'm gonna do this still. Let's meet up with Moon Baby rather, because as far as I know, this is how we're gonna unlock that mining sector. Yeah, and I kind of really want to see what that mining sector will offer us. Wow, debris proximity. Haven't seen that before. So now we understand why you couldn't get a service. But like, even that, okay, cool. So what are we servicing then? It just says servicing upgrades. What are we servicing? Oh snap! Okay, it's like our rig's running hella fast now. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing because there's a lot of debris. Please don't hit something. What were you guys worried about? Honestly. I've always wanted to go to the dark side. And at least this way I don't have to kill any younglings to get there. Yeah, it's this stuff. Oh yeah, and then also, as we were traveling, we listened to... Oh wait, hang on. Oh no, let's go meet me, baby. Obviously, as we were traveling, we... Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's sick. That is freaking dope. Okay. Yeah, as we were traveling, we also met Dusty, who basically just said to us, like, he tried to track that suspicious cargo, and then he lost track of them or whatever, so basically we need to take another Lunar Link freight job. Oh, external is 54 negative. Great. Tech Trove Electronics. Wonder where Moon Baby's gonna send us this time.
Well, if it isn't Lucky Jay. Glad you made it. Now, if you're not too superstitious, like most other folks around here, you interested in making some cash?
I sure am.
That's what I like to hear. Head on over to these coordinates in Shatterstone. I'll explain on the way.
Will you though? You sure about that?
Here's the lowdown on this gig.
Oh, she will. Interesting.
Muldoon Outpost put out a call for extra pyrite a little while ago. Ain't exactly the norm, but it happens from time to time. You know, if logistics break down or when there's a big spike in demand.
Sure.
And when that happens, they need some helping hands to fulfill orders.
Okay. That's it. Wild. What is this now? Ugh, gravity. See what I'm saying? Just hang on. Okay, where is the trunk? Because this thing is positively filled with these UCCs. You can float, that's fine. Just hang on.
At Moonman Dairy, we take pride in our livestock. We keep our cows happy on micropastures with the purest oxygen and only the
There we go. You sleep tight, sweet king. Sleep tight. You're good. I got you. That's a whole propane tank right next to me. That seems like a very big safety issue. So, well, I'm all for breaking the law. Actually, you know what? Fuel canister, you can also sit up here with me. There we go. Now I'm not alone. Now I am not alone. Okay. Let's head on over to the pyrite field. This is a pretty area though, at least. Okay. So let's just have, I want to look here. So Shadowstone is still actually within the solar provinces. So that's okay. Guess it is what it is. Although mind you, sell pyrite at Muldoon Outpost. Oh no. Ooh, sorry. Okay. No. Okay, big truck. What is that? Is that what I think? No, that's a... Damn it. Okay. Alright, let's just slow down a little bit. Let's not get...
This is Red Eddie with a call out. You two tourists on a pyrite grab?
Hi, Eddie. Supposing we are. What's it matter to you? You're not gonna bore me and LJ with that old wives' tale, are you?
You know, around these parts, they say pyrite shards are the fossilized tears of an ancient civilization.
Okay, things just got more interesting.
Oh, mercy.
A cataclysmic event shattered their planet, killing everyone in its wake. They say tragedy befalls all those who dare disturb their restless souls. So be wary, young traveler, and heed the...
All right. Hate to cut the performance short, but you know that's absolute nonsense, Red. Ain't no ghosts around these parts. No, sir. Just big old rocks and solar storms.
Okay, that story might be a little out there, but you can't tell me this sector isn't a little haunted.
Red, come on.
Rumors of a long-gone trucker still hauling in his ghostly rig, the Silver Titan.
Now that's enough. You're being a real bucket man.
All right, sheesh. Sorry, Moon Baby. Didn't mean any harm. Guess I'll leave you two to it then. Red out.
That was a bit intense. Damn. Lady? Shit. Mans was just trying to have a little fun. Okay. Pyrite fields. Is pyrite not a flammable, like, metal? I could be... Look, I mean, my chemistry is absolutely terrible, so please don't come at me in the comments, but I think pyrite is like flint? I mean, you know, then again, I'm an idiot, so don't listen to me. Oh, hang on, I need to look at something. Quick sticks. Let's drop this off quickly, and then just something I want to I mean, like, look at that, right? Like, that is just stunning. Like, that's actually pretty insane. And even on this opposite end, we've got that, like, sort of blue... What is that? I mean, that's like a... It literally looks like an entropy point, right? Man, this game is just so pretty, though. Like, that's something I can never fault this game for. And that's its visuals are just... And also its sense of scope. Like, you really do actually feel like you're traipsing through, you know, the limitless bounds of space. Especially in these little areas Like you don't feel like it's just some I guess like backdrop or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You kind of look out there and you're like, oh, okay, cool. That actually looks like it's millions of years away from you. I don't know. I think that's something that these devs, Monster and Monster, that they've done so incredibly well. I mean, hey, depending on how lucrative this pyrite is, maybe this could help us out with the debt.
Best find some shells. Hey now, look at that.
Okay, cool. Actually, perfect. Solar storm is approaching.
Demand is still high, so get it over to Muldoon and they'll pay a real nice price for bringing it in. Solar storm approaching.
Ooh.
Best find some shelter before you get fried.
Great. Yeah. Let's head on over to Muldoon Outpost. Let's see what we can get. I mean, we could kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, we could kind of wait out the storm and get these last few pieces. But nah, let's head on over to Muldoon while this I still think that's so cool. Okay, line up with the Muldoon Outpost. And then we're gonna do that. Maybe a good monitor. There we go. So now we've got the upper and lower cams. Okay, that might help us. Yeah.
And relax.
It's more just about the debris, right?
Gold rock radio.
Did I reverse? I think I reversed. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go slow, kind of drift through. Keep the cabin temperature cool. Where? Oh, so the debris lights popped up. I was thinking that... Oh man, doesn't matter. I think a cool upgrade for this as well would be more monitors, right? That would be pretty dope. Okay, we'll sort that out in a second. Suit charger is not so critical right now. Okay. I'm assuming to the shop, right? Damn, this sort of storm is lasting for a while. Yeah, that other one was a couple, like, seconds. Okay. I think we need the docking camera now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Gonna open up the shutters again. Oh! I know I hit, but I don't know if it registered. God, I hope not. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we had this. We're gonna sell that. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Why would we sell this here then? But okay. Yeah, I think. Cool.
Great work. Looks like you fulfilled the quota. Ain't a bad way of making some cash on the side, right? Well,
I mean, it's not a great way.
Solar storm. Ugh, my rig's playing up again.
Sounds like a spot of bad luck. Just a coincidence.
Don't you start up with this superstition stuff, LJ. Probably just the transmission needing a service. I'm gonna ease off the throttle and take it slow back to my place. Take
Gotcha.
it easy, LJ. I'll see you around.
Yeah, see you around.
Baby over and out.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright. I think, you know what, actually, I'm not gonna lie. This feels like a pretty fitting, although what I'm gonna do actually is just let's unhitch here so we're not attached to a shop. And we're just gonna, you know what, we're just gonna hang out. Gonna hang out right here. Just like that. I don't think, I suppose, mind you, we can get out the way of the shop door. It's just now some idiot crashes into us. Reclamations. Meet Moon Baby. Ooh, let's see what that's about. Moon Baby needs a hand with a day job. Meet up with her in Junk Fields to see how you can help. Okay, cool. You know what? I think, like I said, this will mark the end of our Star Trek experience, just because there's no real like main storyline to go through, and like I said, we've you know, we can go through all of these, but this basically just unlocks the whole map and everything like that, and yeah. So I'm also just a bit, like I said, the economy in this I feel like really does need a good amount of balancing. It feels like there's a lot of work that needs to be done in that respect. I feel like there's a few items that just, like those air filters, man, should not be what they are. I mean, look at that. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but since we've gotten the new ones, which were only 30 minutes ago in real time, they've already each dropped a percentage, and all of them become basically shit after 50%, which just is insane. It's absolutely insane. That is just ridiculous. I feel like there's a lot of work that you need to put in just to actually keep things floating, which I mean, I get it. It's I guess that's the simulation aspect, right? It's a lot of work to just keep a rig going in real life. By all means, I get that. But yeah, I just think that could be balanced out a little bit, even if they were just made a bit cheaper. You know, it really does help a lot. Yeah. But you know what, otherwise, to be very honest with you, I've had an absolute blast on this, on Star Trek. I really have. It's been absolutely amazing. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I think this is a phenomenal experience that you definitely should do for yourself as well. I feel like our tank is like, are we sinking? I feel like we're sinking. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, I feel like this was an absolutely incredible experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I feel like if you get the chance, please experience this for yourself, because it really is a lot of fun. That custom setting is definitely where I'm going to go back to enjoy this a little bit more. I feel like there's a lot of things that I've only learned now during this playthrough, making a lot of mistakes, which is fun, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy that experience as well. But it would have been nice maybe to just have a bit clearer explanations on how do you access certain sectors, you know, what do you do, little things like that. But again, for the exploratory amongst you, that, you know, that obviously doesn't hold up. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I really have. It's just like I said at the beginning of this series as well. I love this game for the fact that it is something different. They've taken something like truck simulation and just made it fucking awesome and epic, right? Truck simulating through space, why not? That's amazing. Yeah, you can take all those random like jobs and freights and stuff, but in all honesty, you could also just become a smuggler. You know, jump around from place to place looking for cargo, and in fact, actually, that's the way you make some of the best money in this game. You know, you're kind of like oh, I'm a trucker, but actually, you know, I'm a space cargo. Well, you're basically Han Solo. Just instead of a Millennium Falcon, you get a Millennium Trucker. You know, space truck rig thing. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for for just experiencing this with me, and you know, thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. And while it's sad, I think that the series comes to an end. I do also think that it's going to be a bit boring and repetitive if we keep going on, because once again, we now have to go and make sure that we clear our debt within 4 days or whatever, which, fair enough, this time is only 7,000, but still, it's a frustrating experience to have to focus on that and not really just enjoy the game for what it really is, and everything else. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you so much once again. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the series, you know what to do. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out, and it helps me bring more playthroughs like this to you guys, for us all to experience together. Anyway, guys, until I catch you around next time, thanks so much for watching. Cheers. Bye.